Welcome to Twale TV. Once again, Twale TV Sports. Well, straight into fans' reaction. A fan yesterday was angry with me and he made it clear that he was angry. A Fulham fan wanted to know why would I just assume or insinuate that Fulham is one of the usual suspects that would fight relegation this season after just one game. Okay, there's a reason for that. I have my reasons. I could be wrong, okay? Actually, before I go there, there's a phrase in my native language, Yoruba language in Nigeria, that says, "Jẹ́ kí n búra mi ná, kí n tó bú ẹ." Let me make fun of myself before making fun of you, okay? Not that I was making fun of Fulham yesterday anyway, but making fun of myself. Chelsea, we've been through worst case scenario in terms of relegation or fighting for survivor. 1983, I think, was the last relegation we went through in the old first division. We were sold for £1, the whole stadium, everything, the players, the whole assets, sold for £1. Thank goodness, Mr. Ken Bates came to the rescue, steadied the ship, but all along, all those years, we were the butt of all jokes everywhere. The old banter, the everything, name it. We're probably the longest transitional joke of all time. And we went through all that until Mr. Matthew Harding came, with about 150 million. Then 150 million looks like £1 billion. He then continued the revolution, and then Mr. Abramovich came. So we have had our own share of being made fun of. Why did I say Fulham is a usual suspect? Now, you've been relegated 3 times, you've come back. Why? You have a particular style of play. Passing game, high press, high energy. Very successful in the championship, but not successful enough to keep you in the Premiership. You must ask yourself why. It's simple in my view. The 2 known clubs that play that kind of game successfully, the Liverpools, the Man Cities, okay? They don't have plan B. Even when they are losing, they're still doing the same thing. They don't lump it forward. The reason being, they have competent people in there, real players, soldiers, the Van Dijks, the Yaya Toures in midfield. So they have people that can fight, the Vincent Companies. Those guys are not an average player. They are warriors, the way they are built, their style of game. And each of those teams have at least 3-4 of those combatant players. So their passing game can easily overwhelm you. But with Fulham, you have Mitrovic, of course, combatant striker, very good striker, warrior. But how many of those have you got? So that's my view. I could be wrong. So I know your manager, Marco Silva, from Watford to Hull. From Hull, Watford, Everton. So why was he changing club? If he was a top brass with that style of play, he will keep the team in there and he will still keep the same job. But once you have a philosophy that doesn't produce the results expected, eventually it will lead to one thing: sack. So that's my view. I'm not saying Marco Silva is going to get sacked. He's a fantastic manager. He's done a brilliant job bringing you here. Mitrovic, highest number of goals ever scored in the championship. Fantastic guy. But my view is you're going to play the same game, and towards the mid-season, towards the end season, you haven't got the squad to sustain the pressure from other clubs that will come at you. So that's that. Okay, straight away, Nigerian fan wants to know why we're not mentioning Nigerians in the Premier League going through transfers at the moment. Okay, the first one that came to mind, Kani Chukwuemeka, Fulham to Chelsea, 19-year-old kid, fantastic potential. I was a bit skeptical with that in the first time when I heard it, that why spend 20 million? We normally sell the Chukwuemekas. We normally loan the Chukwuemekas. The real talented kids, we've got them in abundance. and we loan them out. So I was checking why are they, but I can't really, criticize the guy. It's me. This is Nigeria. This is anything Nigeria, England. Please, you're not gonna find me criticizing. That's where my bias come. I go day bias well. So I will never go against such thing. So, but sincerely, I was feeling, why are we spending 20 million on a 19-year-old kid with potential when we bought so many? But I'm happy for the kid because he's got so much potential. He's been compared to Pogba. He's been compared to some really skillful midfielders. So I'm happy for him. I pray and hope that you live up to the image and fulfill your potential and not become a big-time Charlie, okay? When kids get mentioned too often in the media, it gets to their brain sometimes. Chukwuemeka, don't do that, I beg you. We're for you, we're supporting you. Another big transfer news, Nigerian. Emmanuel Dennis from Watford, more or less a done deal, still pending. But I'm quite happy for Emmanuel because it was only 12 months ago. Watford paid 3 million for him from Club Rouge. And to be selling him for 20 million makes me happy. Not because he's going to make more money. I'm always happy for my brothers to make money, okay? But because this guy has always been underestimated throughout the season. He's one of those players that maybe it's because they don't get mentioned in the media. And I'll tell you what I find so special about him and his game. Is consistency. He's always consistent. Whether he's going to the wings or staying in the middle, he's always consistent. That's very crucial. And that's the reason why I think Nottingham Forest feels, boy, we have to get this guy. So Emmanuel Dennis to Nottingham Forest, fingers crossed. I hope it gets completed ASAP so my brother can make plenty money. I beg. Yes. Thank you. We're not going to do too much today. I just thought I'll come and mention those 3 bullet points. And then please go and subscribe. I don't want to be saying this every day, every night. Go and subscribe because since you know that we're not telling what we're dropping, since you know we're not saying what segment is coming on, we're just going to drop it. So for those who subscribe, they will be the first to hear, to see, to watch, and to enjoy. Okay? So when you subscribe, you know when we're on. Live streaming is coming as well. We're just putting together some technical wizardry. And then with that, we bring tonight to a close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. My name is Omo. Once again, as if you don't know. Thank you, loads. Thank you, loads. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Thank you. Ciao.
It's Wale.